kind of a loner. I was shy and anxious. After joining an anime forum online,
My online friend was a catfish.
my name's Jamie, and I've always been kind of a loner. I was shy and anxious, and the other kids thought I was weird for liking anime and gaming. In middle school, I'd eat lunch alone in the library every day. I got made fun of for my interests. The bullying made my social anxiety even worse. By high school, I had given up trying to fit in. No one seemed to share my passions anyway. I felt more comfortable keeping to myself, even if it was lonely. But a few years ago, I met someone online who became one of my closest friends. Or at least, I thought he did. Bingo! I've always been into anime and manga, but never really had friends I could geek out with about it. After joining an anime forum online, I met a guy named Sam, who loved all the same shows and books I did. We hit it off right away. Chatting online with Sam was so fun. We'd send each other anime memes, debate our favorite characters, and discuss upcoming cons we wanted to attend. He just got me in a way no one else did. Over the next 3 years, Sam and I talked every day. We became so close even though we'd never met in person. I didn't have a lot of good friends, so I really valued our friendship. Little did I know, Sam wasn't being totally honest with me. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Sam and I bonded instantly over our shared geekiness. We'd chat for hours about our favorite anime, send each other memes, or debate power scaling and fan theories. It was so nice to have a friend who was as passionate as me. Sam opened up to me about his life, too. He told me he was 19, like me, and studying computer science in college. We talked about our families, friends, and dreams for the future. Over time, I felt like I could tell Sam anything without judgment. We supported each other through difficult times like breakups and family issues. That kind of emotional intimacy meant the world to me. Sam was there for me when I had no one else. We grew so comfortable that we'd even video chat while studying together or having meals. He really felt like my best friend. Even though we'd never met in person, I completely trusted Sam. Our online friendship was deeper than any I'd had in person, or so I thought at the time. After a couple years of friendship online, I suggested to Sam that we finally meet up in person, but he always had an excuse. He was too busy with school or lived too far away. I started to get suspicious. Small inconsistencies also jumped out at me. Sam said he was a computer science major, but couldn't answer basic questions about coding. The town he said he lived in didn't have the college he claimed to attend. One day he sent me a selfie, but something about it looked oddly familiar. I reverse image searched it and found it was a stock photo model. Alarm bells went off in my head. My doubts grew over the next few weeks as more things didn't seem to add up. I considered confronting Sam, but was scared of ruining our friendship over what could be misunderstandings. But the photo incident kept nagging at me. I didn't want to believe Sam would actually lie to me about who he was. We'd been so close for years. Unfortunately, my fears were about to be confirmed. I finally worked up the courage to message Sam, asking point blank if he'd really been truthful with me these past few years. My hands shook as I typed. To my dismay, Sam admitted he wasn't the person he'd claimed to be at all. He said his real name was Adam, he was 25, not 19, and he'd made up a fake identity because he was lonely. I sat there in stunned silence reading his confession, tears starting to well up in my eyes. My heart physically ached in my chest. I felt like I was going to be sick from the heartbreak and betrayal. My supposedly best friend had been deceiving me for years. How could someone I trusted so deeply lie straight to my face like that? I thought our late-night conversations meant as much to him as they did to me. I guess they were all pretend. I typed out message after angry message to Adam, but deleted them all. I wanted to scream at him for betraying my trust and making me look like a fool. But what was the point? The Sam I knew didn't even exist. Blocking Adam's account felt like losing my best friend all over again. I stared at our old chat logs through blurry, tear-filled eyes before finally clicking block. Sam was dead. Only Adam and his lies remained. The months after learning Sam's true identity were brutal. I was plagued by feelings of betrayal and distrust. How could I consider someone a best friend when everything was fabricated? I replayed every conversation with Sam in my head, wondering what was real versus total lies. It made me question my own judgment. I felt like such a naive idiot for not seeing the manipulation sooner. I cut off all contact with Sam. Seeing his user icon just reopened painful wounds. I took a break from the anime forum we met on too. It was too hard being there. This experience made me cautious about ever making online friends again. How could I trust people weren't catfishing me? I almost gave up on online spaces entirely. But over time, with the help of my family, I started to heal and regain faith in others. I eventually made new online friends through a mental health forum. We related over shared struggles. I'm still more guarded now when getting to know people online, but I've met some genuine friends who uplift me. My trust may be shaken, but not fully broken. Sam's lies hurt me deeply, but I'm moving forward. I won't deny that some days the pain of Sam's betrayal still hits me. Looking back on our friendship and knowing it was all fake still hurts deeply. I invested so much time and emotion into someone that never really existed, but I'm glad I eventually faced the doubts I had head-on and asked Sam for the truth. As painful as it was, I'm better for knowing and putting an end to the lies. I listened to my gut instinct, even if it led to heartbreak. This experience taught me important lessons about protecting my privacy and being cautious when meeting people online. I'm much more discerning now about what details I share and red flags to watch out for. While what Sam did was incredibly wrong, in the end, it shaped me into a more resilient person with healthier online boundaries. I know real friendship is built on truth. My trust may be shaken but still intact for those who deserve it. What matters is moving forward with hope. The girl who was once so lonely has come out wiser and surrounded by support, online and off. That's what I choose to focus on.